I know I've made reference to it in the last several videos, and I thought, finally, I just gotta show it to you. So this is my stainless steel cleaning cart. It's on wheels, makes it very convenient. Now some people might say, why don't you just have a caddy that you carry conveniently from bathroom to bathroom? Well, because I have a lot of stuff. And if I were to carry the caddy around, the caddy would probably be really heavy. I find that caddies always kind of get off balance. They get a little bit wobbly with the handle. And I never had anywhere to put my dirty rags. What are people doing with their dirty rags? I don't want to throw them in a pile on the floor. All right, backstory. I used to have a cleaning lady that came, I guess, twice a month, right? That was before I really knew how to clean my own house. So I definitely learned some good tips from her. But one of the things she would do, she would use a rag, she would clean stuff, and then she would throw it in the middle of the floor. Okay, in the middle of the kitchen floor on the tile. Because she worked from the top to the bottom, she knew the floor would be the last thing she would wash. So she would pick up her towels, put them in her, in her laundry bag that she would carry back out to her car, and then she would scrub the floors. But I don't want to throw my dirty rags in the middle of the floor. Some of my floors are hardwoods. I don't want to put wet rags all over them while I'm cleaning. Like I said, she would throw them in the middle of the tile. Well, I have animals and, I had little kids. I didn't want a big pile of wet, chemical-laden, dirty rags all over the floor. So I solved that problem by having this great cart. The dirty rag problem I solved by having a plastic bucket that's set inside. So I can throw my dirty rags in here as I'm cleaning, and then when I'm done, pick this up, it goes straight down to the laundry room. It doesn't touch my other laundry, it doesn't touch my floors, there's no cross-contamination. Because some things are just really gross, and I don't want those rags in other parts of the house, making other parts of the house dirty. So why don't you come with me and we will go through each one of the things that are in my cart. Like I said, I've got a basket on here that has the plastic tub that I put my rags in. The things that I know I'm going to need for every room are up top. I know I'm going to need Windex. I don't mess around with water and vinegar for my windows. It just keeps them so streaky. I've got my microfiber dusters. I can always put Pledge on them if something's really dusty, but I dust once a week. And now that I know to dust every Monday morning, I never have the huge amounts of dust that I used to have when it was like, oh, it's a major holiday, I should dust. That was something else I learned from the cleaning lady, is that if you stay on top of a task, a routine task like that, say, once a week or once every 2 weeks, it never gets that bad ever again. I have Lysol. I love pine salt. I love how it smells, but I think a huge container like this is really unwieldy. Like, I don't even know. Are you just supposed to put that in your bucket? But it's huge. There's things that I just want to spray a little bit or spray a rag and then use the pine salt. So I decant the pine salt into this. If it's something that's going to touch a food surface, say like the inside of my refrigerator, I will use vinegar and water. I try not to clean a food surface with something I couldn't eat. So my cutting boards, are oiled with olive oil, not a chemical that's for that, because it is going to transfer to my food. And I want to make sure it's something that I could actually safely ingest. I have Dawn because it cuts through grease. This is really helpful for cleaning the bottom of the shower pan or inside the sink. I have extra shelf liner just in case the shelf liner is gross and I need to throw it away if it's beyond washing. And then I love to have this Mrs. Meyer's room freshener. This is in lemon verbena. So after I've cleaned with all of these great things, it's nice to just spritz the drapes or the throw pillows with a little bit of this. I love that a lot. So, and of course you saw my Grove Collaborative unboxing the other day. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but it's the glass spray bottle with the orange rosemary extract all-purpose cleaner. The other really nice thing about this cart is that it has these drawers, which is something that a caddy really wouldn't have in it. So let me get the drawer all the way open. Okay, so in the drawer, I have my duster. I already have these microfiber ones, but sometimes a nice disposable one just for fast little touch-ups is nice. This microfiber duster, it's for inside your blinds. This little microfiber, it looks like a little bonnet. It goes on any mop head to make it into a microfiber mop. I have rubber gloves for doing truly nasty jobs. A little lighter so I can light candles. More than once I've needed a tape measure. This is for my rings. I don't like to clean with my rings on. And this is a Nerf thing that, I don't know, I found under a sofa or something. A flashlight. I have toothbrushes. This one is for cleaning the little bolts that are on the back side of the toilet. So it gets disinfected and then put back into this closed container. And then this one is for the hardware on your sink, you know, and around the faucets and around the handles and maybe around the grout line on the back of it. Once again, it gets disinfected and then added back to the drawer in a plastic container. I've got dry floor cloths that go in the Swiffer, and you know I have an obsession with having scissors at all times. Down below here, this is for baseboards. This little brush, it's for dentures, I think, but I use it for baseboards. And of course, I've labeled things. That way there's not a cross-contamination of which one was for the toilet, which one was for the sink. That would be truly unfortunate. So, another drawer to go. And this is where all my my cloths live. All my rags. I've got microfiber, and then I've just got these really absorbent white ones. The Swiffer cloths, those are the dry ones. These are the ones that go with the Swiffer Wet Jet. And then there are the wet ones, just for like a really fast little, you know, touch up of the tile floor when it's not tile floor day. Close that up. And then if you go one more down, this is where I keep all of the floor cleaning things. So I've got, you know, the hardwood floor cleaner, Murphy's oil, Bona hardwood floor cleaner, you know, things to make it shiny. And then I also have a microfiber mop cover as well. So, and I also wanted to point out that these baskets, they don't come off because I have Velcroed them down with industrial sticky backed Velcro. And that way when I'm really yanking on this or I'm pulling on this or I'm rolling the cart around, it's not going to come flying off of there. So once again, here's a look at the cleaning cart in all her glory. And this cart, when it's not in use, just snugs inside of my coat closet. So everybody keeps coats in their own room, their own closets in their room. So I don't have 7 people's worth of coats in my coat closet. So I have a couple hangers in there for the guest coats, but really there's nothing else in there. So this cleaning cart lives in there. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for listening to me go on and on about my cleaning cart. I'm kind of in love with it. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.